Walking alone. Walking alone. From the first day, I started walking around the campus daily. It was because I was worried about my health. Recalling that I had lived in a tiny apartment for the past 5 months and 150 days. On the first day of February, I took the first step, thinking I would wander for about an hour for my health. I walked for the first 4 to 5 days without thinking about anything. The next day, I walked, slowed down, and stopped to see the birds pick up and eat. After walking the same path for several days in a row, repeating similar tasks at a constant speed, all the birds looked identical to the ones I saw yesterday, but buds began to form on the trees. The next day, wondering how the flower buds on the tree I saw yesterday would change, I started walking quickly with excitement and anticipation to where the trees were. After a week or so of this excitement and rapid walking, flowers bloomed on the trees. The next day it bloomed a little more. In this way, I continued to walk the same path I had walked so far yesterday while observing how the flowers and trees were in full bloom, and then the flowers turned into new green leaves. Cherry blossoms, azaleas, and forsythias, which bloomed in early spring and then dropped their petals and turned green, made the campus look like a forest of trees with green leaves. When the campus was full of green trees, red, white, yellow, beige, and pink roses began to burst into buds here and there. On the campus, filled with more than 90% of large and small green trees, the vividness of dark-colored roses here and there is a fantastic look like a life painting. It was a beautiful campus that had never been seen before. I just routinely agreed that roses are beautiful, but now I have discovered that the roses I see these days are beautiful in each petal and as a whole. A rose must have repeated its beauty yearly for many years. It is only today that I have discovered that roses are beautiful, that rose petals are beautiful, and I feel new. The closer I look, the more beautiful it is. Be aware of that everything has a purpose. Be mindful of that the nature is ever changing. Beware that the nature is flexible and resilient. This story tells us how our life changes from childhood to adulthood afterwards. The life cycle of the rose is identical to our life cycle. That is why we should learn from nature. Be flexible. Be resilient. Have a beautiful day.